Hey, 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 warriors. Good afternoon. Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope well. I hope everybody's pushing, thriving, and um, moving forward with whatever it is with your health, your DMT, medical appointments. Stay diligent, guys. You guys as know for me, I got a lot going on. I am 13 days post hospital for the GPOM surgery for the gastroparesis that MS has caused. Um, I'm not up on my feet yet 100%. Slow going. Yeah, I didn't expect and think 2 weeks later I'd still be down. Yeah, I don't know if this has affected my MS at all with the fatigue part. It could have. I'm just like so tired, especially today. I'm just like out of it, tired. Um, I'm outside enjoying some shade, nice weather out here. I'm in Cali, so we're getting that nice 80-degree weather right now. So just outside in the backyard on the hammock, enjoying some outside time. I'm actually tired of being in the house, not going anywhere or anything, but I'm just not strong enough right now to try and do anything to go out. Every time I eat, hurting. So I see my GI doctors next month, you know, so hopefully by then I won't have this problem. And reading up on the progression from the G pump surgery is not quick. It can take months for it to have 100% effect on the change that it's supposed to give on the body. But right now, I'm not seeing any of that. I'm nauseated. Anything and everything I put in my belly hurts. And I think also it's affecting my intestines. Yeah, well, the surgery opened up that muscle to give more of a free flow from food leaving my stomach into the intestines. So I think my intestines are like maybe being overwhelmed with, even though it's not a lot, but it's still food, it's still liquids. So, but hoping in due time because, man, I need to gain weight. Yeah, I'm thin, guys. I'm 114. I lost 5 pounds prepping for surgery, and post surgery 3 days, I still couldn't eat. I had to stay on liquids. So, yeah, that didn't help your girl out at all. So, yeah, um, that, but I'm still working diligently on my foods every day, my liquids, my protein drink, my nutrition drinks that my nutritionist put on board, and which is the Kate Farms. That's the high calorie nutrition drink. I'm able to get in one a day. I can get up to three a day. I have them to do that, but I just can't drink that many and eat too. So, in 2 more days, will be 15 days post surgery that I can start incorporating um, more variety of food in. Hopingly, so because I'm starved. I'm eating, but it's not, stuff that I really want to eat. I can't have anything that has any crunch. Potato chips are my go-to, and I can't have those right now because I have 6 clips, going down into my stomach. So they don't want any of that type of food to brush against those clips and, remove them and cause perforation and stuff like that. So all my go-to foods I can't have. I like everything crunchy. So, I'm so deprived. So, but yeah, I'm eating. I just had a little bit of pasta. They say that's fine because it's soft. I had oatmeal for breakfast, and just in small quantities, and then I'm hungry an hour later. Can't eat too much, too heavy because I feel like vomiting or the pain. So yeah, hopefully everything, in due time subsides, and the procedure, I'll start to feel that the procedure is working. So I got to give it time. But that's the update on me. I just had an appointment with my neurologist yesterday. Um, he does not see the need for me to have a feeding tube right now. My other side of the doctors, um, we revisit the idea next month in April, um, due to the fact of the massive weight loss, and I'm clinically diagnosed being malnourished because of the weight loss. Not because of I'm deficient in vitamins or anything, but because of the massive weight loss and the muscle mass I lost. I have no muscles. I didn't pass the test. My face is sunken here, my temples, my hands, right there. They have you do this. You see where I'm flat right there. Usually there's a muscle there, so um, you could see my cheeks are just bony. I have no meat on my face whatsoever compared to 168 pounds a year ago, January. But any hoot. So my neurologist said, he believes that they're in the right direction. He wants me to me speak to them about the intestines. Are the intestines have motility issues? Because the stomach does. So there's a good chance that with this happening, that my intestines and my colon also could have transit issues, also because of the MS. So one thing can lead to other symptoms. And if on the MS side of things, if I suffer in that area nerve wise, in which I do, then that can prevent, even though the surgery is to make the food leave my stomach quicker, but once it gets to into my intestines, if my intestines are slow moving, guess what? The problem isn't fixed. So I will be speaking to my medical team about that later today, and getting some tests done to see, hey, we did surgery, but what if the lower end isn't working correctly either? Then my food is not moving still fast enough through the intestine. So, but yeah, so one thing leads, back to more questions about what if, and I'm gonna go through those with my doctors, and check them off one by one. So, but neurology says, he thinks everything is good, even though I didn't go have my MRIs done because I've been so busy with the stomach thing that I put that off. I was feeling okay MS wise, so I just kind of put it on the back burner. But he doesn't see no need right now for anything MS wise, which is terrific. I was worried that he was gonna jump on me medically and be like, hey, you haven't went and did this, and we took you off DMT and stuff like that. So, yes, as you guys know, I'm no longer on a DMT as of June of 2025, June or July. And I've been doing fine ever since. Actually, there's a difference. I'm not feeling as sick as I was being on a DMT, even though I had good days. But yeah, I don't know. I guess there's a difference. Or is it a difference because my MS is in remission? So don't know really what to blame it on, just pointing in directions of what if this could be. But what is the real reason? I did ask him if there was an MRI that showed if the vagus nerve is damaged, that could have caused the gastroparesis. And he says no, but lesions in your spine do affect your vagus nerve, in your system, basically, is what he said. So in which I do have lesions in my spine. So there you have it. There's other reasons. There's medication. I was on an antidepressant for a long time. It causes gastroparesis. You could have surgery and they nick your nerve. That causes gastroparesis. I've had all of that. A lot of people that have had their gallbladder removed get gastroparesis. Well, guess what? I had my gallbladder removed 3 years ago. My stomach started bothering me shortly after I started Kesimpta. So there's plenty of things I could blame it on, but without proper or any kind of testing, they'll never know. I will never know. So I just have to deal with it. Get the best medical team that I can find and just take care of things. And that's kind of what we're doing. So just healing time now. So neurology is out the door. I won't see him now for a couple of months unless something arises, and then I need to see them. He's opened his communication with my GI team on what he thinks about, everything that's going on with me with the MS. And prior to, if needing a feeding tube, he said that there's a medication that I should try first before getting a feeding tube that stimulates everything on the inside to move. So who knows, maybe there is another light of defense before the feeding tube. But you guys know I'll be sharing all that with you as I get it. Next month, it'll be 3 months from the time that my nutritionist said that we need to revisit a feeding tube decision in 3 months if I didn't make progress. This was before surgery. I have not made progress. Actually, I've lost even more weight, and that was due to surgery. So hopefully she'll take that into account and don't think I'm in any danger, and just say, okay, I'll give you, 2-3 months because you just had surgery to see if that's going to help, and then we'll revisit it. I'm all for, making decisions that are beneficial to my health, so these last couple of days I've come to terms, well, I may need it. I've always said I don't want it. And I'm at the point now to where I've had surgery. If this doesn't help me get better, then I may have no other choice. I just can't keep losing weight. I'll be, of course, a stick, in a minute. I'm really, really thin. So, and then of course that plays on the brain health, your heart health and everything. So that's what I'm thinking of, and on top of it, I already have MS. So I don't want to put myself, in danger. So we'll see what happens next month. It won't be permanent. It'll be temporary. So, that's an upside of it too. So, there's a lot of positives going on. It's just, time, so I just have to wait it out and take care of myself the best that I can right now. And I'm doing that. I haven't been in the hospital since January of 2025. So evidently, guys, I'm doing something right. I'm pushing. But yes, so that's the update on me. So I will keep you guys updated, and please share your thoughts and comments. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to hit me up. I appreciate it. And thank you guys all so very much, always, for the well wishes. My warriors are checking up on me and stuff. So, and I think about you guys all the time, who's doing what and how's everybody doing and how you guys are doing on your DMTs. Have you guys switched? Are you trying new ones? What's going on out there? What's your guys' plans? Are your health-wise, are you guys making plans for vacations? That type of thing. Are you stepping out of your comfort zone? Yeah, I am this summer. Yeah, definitely. So, so I'd like to hear back from everybody. So, you guys have a good day. Take care of yourself, because if you don't, who will? All right, guys, warrior gone.